smoke. He said, Kevin, I'm out here talking, and I don't need my name. And nobody knows. All right, I'm ready, man. Let's go.
What a day.
You messed up.
Did nothing.
You messed up.
You did nothing.
It's the Bishop.
And Oz.
We're glad to be back again.
Yep.
And we're glad that you're here with us one more time.
Yes.
And so, yeah, buddy.
Interesting topic today, huh?
Very interesting. I think that as a man, as we said, we really want to deal with men this year. But again, we're not shunning the women and no one else, but we want to really help some men.
Yes.
The topic today is the importance of leaving a legacy. A legacy. How important to you
On a scale of 1 to 10?
is leaving a legacy?
I would say a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important because, I mean, well, let me say first that first people, when they say legacy, I think they automatically think of money.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not necessarily money don't get me wrong, money is a good legacy to leave. You leave your kids, but it's not I don't want to say it's not a necessary legacy, but everybody can't leave that legacy.
Right.
But what we can leave a legacy of as men is a legacy of Christ.
Yeah.
We can live a legacy of holy living, righteous living, a legacy of moral and values that can go on from generation to generation. At least for me, that's how I see it.
Yeah, I agree. I believe that, especially as men, we want our sons, daughters, future generations, when they mention our name, and hopefully they mention our name.
Yeah, hopefully.
That is something that's positive and something that they want to carry on.
Yes.
It's a horrible thing when somebody mentions your name and they cringe.
Oh, man.
Granddad, remember he had that issue.
Yeah.
Your pops or uncle so-and-so, but we want to be men that leave something that propels our next generation to excellence.
Yes.
I want my son to be better than me.
Amen.
Amen. I want my grandson to be better than my son.
Mm-hmm.
And I want the generations to move like that. And so I want to make sure that I'm doing things now, living a certain way now that will cause him to go in that direction.
Yeah.
I don't want him to be mediocre.
Yeah.
Just getting by.
Yeah, exactly.
I want you to be your best. It's good to be good.
Mm-hmm.
But it's even better to be better. But ultimately, we're trying to be our best.
Amen.
And that's what we want. We want the best out of our children. I want them to dress the best.
Yep.
I want them to speak the best.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to live the best.
Yep.
And when I say that, I'm not saying that you have to go out there and have the best of clothes and you got to go out there and buy. But I'm saying whatever you do have, when you wear it, when you say it, when you do it, it just shows.
Yeah, do it with some integrity.
It shows. Yeah. But I want that to be done because you saw that in me.
Yeah. Amen. Oh yeah. And you know what? And you don't have to have children to leave that legacy behind.
That's true.
Because there's somebody else out there that needs what you're handing out, what you're giving, what you're promoting out there. And hopefully it's something good. It just ain't, you just ain't putting any old thing out there for people to catch on to. Because I mean, even now you got people that are carrying out legacies that they don't even know of, that they seen somebody else do, and they carrying them out. So why not leave something that would strengthen and better the next person and the next generation? Because your example could touch a young man or even a man your age or a young woman and inspire them to live on with what they seen from you, and you never even knew that you taught them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
I got one, and this is a small something. Um, so we had a campus ministry called Vision, and as a young man in the ministry, his name is Anthony Cobb. Holler, shout out to Anthony. Well, his dad was a cook, and so he came to cook for us one time, and I think it was like a breakfast or something he was cooking, but he was making some eggs, and I tasted his eggs. Them eggs was like, I said, them eggs is amazing. I said, what's your secret? He said, you want to know? I said, yeah. And he showed me what he put in his eggs. Now, should I tell her that? I don't know.
No, don't tell her. You have folks coming at
you know. Well, he told me what to put in his eggs. What that did, and you said that's something small, but now because he shared with me what he did, now I can do it, and I can share with mine if they want that same flavor. You know what I'm saying? But somebody got to share in order for it to move on.
Yeah.
You know. Another thing. I may
feel
be
free
all over the place, but
that's all right.
It's the Bishop and Osh.
Amen. That's what it is.
Get what you get. What is something that you want to be said at your funeral about you?
Oh,
because that's part of your legacy. What
would-
are people gonna say when they standing over? I don't know, the casket, the urn, the dove is flying by.
Yeah.
Whatever happened, but what is something that you want to be said about you?
It's my hope that what I mean, keeping in mind that I can't touch everybody, that I may have a bad encounter with somebody. Keeping that in mind, but for the most part, I would like for it to be said that I was a man of character, that I carry myself well, that I live with dignity, and that I was a follower of Christ, and I wasn't fake or or not real about it. That I did to the best of my ability what God wanted me to do in raising my kids and working my job and being a friend, a son, and all of it. At least that's what I hope, and I do strive to have that, because and even if my kids don't say it out loud, I want them to be able to say it in here. That even if they can't stand up and voice that, I still want them to be able to say it in here. My dad was a man of God, and he carried himself as such.
Yeah. I think about that often. What do I want said at my funeral? Because it ain't gonna matter because I'm gone and I can't hear none of it.
Yeah.
Some of us act like they hover. Anyway, not gonna do that. Not gonna do it. But I do want that that accolade that he was a man of God. He liked to see people smile.
Yeah.
He was somebody, that told you the truth. He wanted to help you. He was a mentor. Stuff like that. I want just something that says that he was pushing for somebody else to be great.
Yeah.
It wasn't all about him, but it was about somebody else, as they say, not getting put on or being able to advance. I want to be somebody that is a pusher. Yeah. I want to be able to push other people into greatness, because really that's what our lives are for. We are here to be a blessing to somebody else. We didn't come here to, it's all about me.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. And because most of the time we don't even think about that our gifts, treasures, our blessings are not our own.
Right.
It's not just for us.
Right.
It's for you to be a blessing and a help to somebody else. So.
And that's what I think, like when we talk about salvation, when God saves us, he don't just save you for you, but I believe he saves you that you can be a witness to somebody else and let them know that, listen, this is who I was. God did this for me, and he can do the same thing for you.
Yeah. And then on the flip side, the enemy doesn't try to take you out just for you. He tries to take you out because of what you for what you can do.
Yeah.
You know, for
Yeah.
the people that you will touch, for the people that you will encounter and change lives. He tried to take out that.
Yeah.
He's trying to kill off a legacy.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do.
Not just you.
Yeah.
He's trying to kill off a legacy.
Yeah, if he
So-
can shut your mouth.
Hello, he can shut you up. He can shut millions up.
You know-
you don't know.
And sometimes you wonder why you're dealing with certain things and why it seems like the fire is so strong on you, especially if you're in ministry. Why does it seem like everything is against me at this time? It's because really I believe that one, either God is testing you
Mm-hmm.
or the enemy is trying to shut you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And either way, and I think I've said this before, especially if it's God testing you, it's like they tell you in church, if you ever want to see how loud a microphone is, you know, a lot of times you grab the microphone and you testing. You ain't supposed to touch the microphone like that. You're messing up, but we do it. Anyway. testing. A lot of times we say the word testing in there to see how loud it is. And it keeps getting tested until I hear the volume that I want. A lot of times God will keep testing you until he get the volume out of your life
That he won't. Yeah.
that he wants.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep you putting you there because you're not loud enough.
Yeah. Amen.
I need the volume to go up. I need you to go tell some more people. I need you to cry loud and spare not. They ain't gonna like you, but I don't care. Testing. I'm gonna keep on doing this until I get what I want out of you.
Amen.
And that's
I'll
part
take
of the
it.
legacy.
I'll take it.
you know what I'm saying? That's all part of it. And then you got the devil that
Mhm.
wants to shut you up because he realized you have a word in your belly.
Mhm.
And if the wrong people hear it or the right people hear it,
yeah.
that's going to change their life.
Mhm.
And so if I can stop you or if I can cause you to doubt,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Then I ain't got to worry about this group over here hearing that message because really you was the only person that was going to go over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Man.
honestly, there are some people that ain't going to hear the word from nobody else but you.
Hello, man.
So if you shut up, then how they going to hear the word?
That's right. Or how they gonna get that encouragement, that help?
It may be a coworker,
Yeah.
It could be-
Co-workers, a sibling.
you know, a student in the class with you.
They could be the next person that saves 3,000 in one service. We don't know.
We don't know.
Don't know.
We don't.
That's why it's important to make it over these hills in life.
Yeah.
Wherever you find yourself, make it over those hills, man, so you can have a story for somebody else that you could possibly leave a legacy in. Because it just doesn't have to be your kids.
Right.
It could be somebody else, man.
Yeah.
So make it over them hills. Whether you a mother and you dealing with whatever a mother deal with, or you a father dealing with whatever a father deal with, get to the other side of that, man. Choose to stay in your lane, so to speak, or choose to stay within the guidelines of a good person or a godly person, I should say. And man, make it to the other side of that, man, and help some people that you never thought you was gonna touch.
I'm telling you, I believe we all got a story to tell.
Mm-hmm.
And I just believe that we have to persevere. You got to go through. And as one sweet Mother Blade told me, she said, baby, go through right.
Yeah.
We got to go through it. You know what I'm saying? How do you have a testimony if you don't go through the test?
That's right.
How do you have a legacy if you don't go through something to get there?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Legacy just don't fall on your lap, but you have to do something to have it.
Yeah.
You know, there's some things that you got to go through, some situations that you got to learn from so that you can go and tell somebody else.
Yeah.
This is what we went through. When we think about, you know, the Dr. Martin Luther Kings and all these great people, they have a legacy, but they had to go through something to get that.
Yeah.
They didn't just show up and say, guess what? I got a legacy. No, I had to go through some hard times. I had to have people talk about me. I had to have people walk away from me. I had all these things happen, but I survived it.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you have a legacy shows you survived whatever came your way.
Man.
And you're a good person because of it.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's what we hope. We hope that in our life, if we both died today, we pray we don't.
Pray we don't.
We want a legacy left that says, when you talk about the Bishop Lines, it was a show that was out there trying to help somebody else be better.
Amen to that.
That's what we want. You know, we laugh and we do all that, but the core of this, we want to see lives change. We want to see people bettered. We want to see men succeed. We want to see fathers be men.
Yeah.
We want to see boys become fathers. We want to see all that.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to leave a legacy here. We're leaving a blueprint here so that somebody else can come along and they can do this better than what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know, you can come and you can teach somebody else and you can take it a whole nother, because we're not going to be here forever.
No.
Somebody got to take this over.
Yeah.
And so if we can help somebody get to this point, By
Yeah.
all means, that's what we
Yeah.
want to do.
I want to be emptied out by the time I get to the end of this life.
I believe Miles Monroe said something like that.
I want to be emptied out.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing left. I want to say I gave it my all.
I used everything.
I used everything. I gave it my
Yeah.
all. Yes.
Like the
absolutely.
one with the talents. You know, he gave 5, 2, and 1.
Yeah.
And the 5 double his, 2 double his, but the one said I hit mine.
That one. And that one could have helped. No telling how many
You
people.
know what I'm saying? I hit mine because I knew you the hard task master. I don't want to, don't make no excuses.
Yeah.
Get out there and do something that can help somebody else. Now, ain't nobody helped me. Guarantee somebody helped you.
Oh yeah.
You didn't get here by osmosis. I don't care the parents you had. I don't care who treated you bad. You didn't get here by yourself.
Yeah.
Somebody along the way had to help you.
Amen.
Huh? Somebody.
And on top of that too, just because you don't have a legacy in which to start from, don't mean you can't begin one.
Hello. Yes.
You know what I mean? I don't care. Like you were saying, you don't matter where the parents came from, what they did to you, what hard times you dealt with, who did what to you, whatever. You can start today.
Yeah.
And make you a legacy, man, that'll last a lifetime.
Yes.
And man, because I think we all striving to at the end to hear those faithful words.
Yeah. Hello.
Well done, good
Yes.
faithful servant.
Yes.
And I know that's what I'm striving for.
Yes.
I'm striving to hear those words. So
it's more than a notion.
yes.
It's more than a notion. We want to hear, we want to experience it. And the only way we're going to do that is we got to live this life and we got to be an example to somebody else.
Yes.
And that's what we're striving to do. So if you see something about us that's not right, let us know.
Yeah.
We're not too big to, we can't be corrected.
Hello.
If you get that big, you need to go ahead and leave.
Man, because that's what we learn from our failures.
You know?
Can't. Hey.
Anybody that's leaving a legacy also has some trip ups, some slip ups, and they'll be able to tell you about that.
Hey.
And they'll tell you about the pitfalls and tell you, don't go there, don't do that.
That's a part of the journey. That's a part of the journey, man. To being a legacy.
Yeah. Nobody walked the legacy perfect. But we walk it knowing that there is perfection ahead.
Amen.
If we keep working at it. Don't give up. Don't give in.
That's right.
Keep on moving forward.
Yes.
So, with that, I think that's a good place to stop.
Yeah, I think we done gave him everything. I done poured out. We done poured us to you.
Yeah, I think so.
We done gave him everything.
And you like our cut?
Oh, yes, man.
Just thought put that out.
Put that out there.
In case you want one, just inbox us and let us know. We can holler at
Yeah,
you.
we talk to some folks for you.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank
Yes.
you to Mogul Media for once again making us glow in the dark.
Yes.
We will catch you on the next time. As always, it's the Bishop.
And Oz.
See you next time.
This is the Bishop.